Hi, I want to talk about something that I see happen all the time, whether we're healing from betrayal, which you know is my specialty, whether we're just doing personal development work, whether we're improving our health, our mindset, or whatever it is. What happens is we have our group, we have our tribe, we have our partnerships, our partners, our spouses, whatever it is. And then something happens that has us say, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. So let's take a health journey. I want to eat better. I want to work out. I want to do whatever it is. And it brings you here, right? You're improving physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, whatever it is. Well, this person is still here, right? So here's what we do, because it's uncomfortable to not feel included, not feel a part of the tribe, not feel connected. So we've done the work to bring us here, but here's where all of our people are. So we start doing this for a while. We're like, ooh, okay. All right, this is where I'm going to go. But what happens is, let's say everybody's drinking here, and you've stopped drinking, but here's where your group is, so you keep doing this, or you're eating healthier, but your food buddies are still here, so you keep doing this, and over time this gets really frustrating. Or what happens is you like it here, and then you just want everybody to do this, and they're not ready. Well, that's frustrating too. So what I always recommend is you do whatever it takes to stay so firmly committed and rooted right here that this doesn't really affect you that much anymore. You don't really, there's no pressure on them having to do this or you doing this. You love them for who they are, for where they are, but this is where you're staying. When you're so committed to staying here, this can't help but show up. Like energy attracts like energy. Now, what happens sometimes is, you kind of do this. Sometimes also what happens is you're committed to staying here. This person or these people are here, and you get this dynamic going on where they're like, oh, you've changed, and where you see them, a little bit differently. I was just speaking to somebody this morning, and she's going through this, and it's sort of the feeling of where you're the only sober one at the drunk party, where you see your group, your crowd, from a very different vantage point, and this can be uncomfortable. And I just want to make sure you recognize what it is that you're doing. This is why we sabotage ourselves so often. We're doing this work, but we're like either outgrowing our friends or our partners or our business relationships. So we just keep sabotaging ourselves so we don't have to deal with, what do I do here, right? But that's just hurting you. I want you to recognize it so you don't stop that growth. And here's also why people say, well, I just want to be in a new relationship. Let's say they've had a bad breakup. And I always recommend, oh, no. Your work is to get yourself to your best place physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. Because the person you meet here, before you're fully healed, before you're at the best and highest version of you, you can only meet this level. But when you do the work to get here, this can't help but show up. So I hope that serves a very quick little reminder here of what happens, what it looks like when we outgrow partnerships and relationships and friendships. Nothing to be afraid of, but when you understand it, you can work with it. So hope that helps. I'll talk to you next time.